Virgo, in this ever-changing world, the tarot cards and astrology stars are like having two very wise friends to help guide and inspire you. The tarot card for the first week of October is the Page of Cups. The second week is the Seven of Swords. The third week is the Page of Pentacles. And finally, the Page of Swords ends the month. Virgo, the tarot card for the first week of the month is the Page of Cups. This is a positive energy that suggests some good news may come your way. Stay aware of the ideas that may come to your mind, for you may be highly psychic at this time. There may also be some pleasurable or romantic activities coming in the near future. Now, as we look into the astrology, the month begins with Mercury in the first house of personality in opposition to Neptune in the seventh house of partners and relationships. Now, Neptune can be a tricky energy, and especially in an opposition to logical Mercury. This energy suggests you must be very clear in any communications with business partners or in personal relationships. If you get trapped in a fantasy about relationships, or you are not listening carefully to your partners, there can be confusion and distrust. A more positive energy between Mercury in your first house of personality over to Pluto, trine in the fifth house of pleasure, happens midweek. Now, Pluto tends to expose truth, allowing you to make better decisions, especially in creative or romantic situations. The tarot card for the second week of the month is the Seven of Swords. Now, this is a tricky card that suggests you need to pay attention to what is going on around you. Someone may be lying or manipulating in business or in personal situations. Keep your own actions above board and stay aware, and you will stay safe. Now, as we look into the astrology, week 2 begins with a big bump as Mars in the second house of resources squares Pluto in the fifth house of pleasure. Now, this energy warns you to be careful when dealing with money and the pursuit of pleasure. You may wind up paying some big bills. Another challenge may visit at the end of the week as Venus in the first house of personality will oppose Saturn in the seventh house of relationships. Now, it demands that you work with partners so they do not become enemies. Make peace and cooperate. There will be a trine for Mars in the third house to Saturn on the 13th, and there will be a new moon on the 14th in the second house. And this may help smooth things out as common sense can be put into action. So discussions about good ideas can lead to money-making opportunities. So pick your investments wisely. Before moving on to my predictions for the second half of the month, I would like to ask your indulgence for just a moment. If you don't mind, please just ring the little thumbs up like button below the video, and please share my videos with your friends. These both help the YouTube algorithm and more people get to see the videos. Also, if you have any interest in developing your own psychic, spiritual, or healing abilities, then I'm sure you will enjoy a copy of my book, The Art of the Mystic, the Master Course in Spiritual and Psychic Development. It captures the teachings of my master and also the experiences I've had personally with my psychic and spiritual development. And in combination, that literally covers over 100 years of experience in the psychic and the spiritual. So I think you may find it very useful. It may be able to guide you and offer you inspiration towards your own spiritual development. So if you would like to order, just send me an email to 333 33339spirit@gmail.com. That's 3339spirit@gmail.com, and I will send you the details. And it's under $20, so it is not too expensive, and that will cover shipping and handling as well. So thank you, and let's get back to the predictions. The tarot card for the third week of the month is the Page of Pentacles. This is an important card that signifies money, learning, and ideas. This is a good time to take a new course of study, listen to business ideas, and watch your budget. There may be a new business opportunity coming your way. And as we look down into the astrology, the third week begins with a challenging Sun Mercury Conjunction in the second house of resources that is squared to Pluto in the fifth house of pleasure. So you must be very careful when mixing money and pleasure. Before you spend on extravagant toys, look at your budget carefully. Now, the end of the week will settle down as Venus in the first house trines Jupiter up in the ninth house. You may have some good luck when it comes to new opportunities, so allow the nicest part of your personality to shine. Kindness and understanding attract good luck. Then Saturn in the seventh house will trine Mercury in the third, bringing good news through partners and relationships. You may have an opportunity to travel someplace nice. The tarot card for the last week of the month is the Page of Swords. Now, this is an important card that expresses a need to be diligent and prepared. There is always the possibility of a challenging situation that will come your way. If you are prepared and ready for action, you will be successful. You will be able to stand your ground. Now, as we look into the astrology, the month ends as Saturn in the seventh house trines the Sun in the third, bringing a stabilizing energy through your ideas and your communications. You may find your partners are willing to cooperate on important projects involving learning, communications, or even some travel. The energy will peak again as Mercury conjuncts Mars in the third house, and both will oppose Jupiter in the ninth house of ambition. So you need to do your best to understand people who have a difference of opinion. You may need to broaden your mind and understanding. The month will end with unexpected energy as there will be a full moon up in the ninth house, and Venus in the first house will trine Uranus. This can bring opportunity, so you may be able to follow your ambitions, and you may begin to understand some complex ideas that are new to you. And you may even take a trip. I'd like to thank you for watching, and thank you for listening. I hope you'll subscribe and like my videos. And if you would ever like a personal psychic and spiritual reading or a natal or transit astrology chart, just go to my website, professorastrology.com. And I hope you have a fabulous month.